Hello dear children, so today we will discuss about your chapter 9, that is laws of motion, from where today you people stuck in the mathematical explanation of your first law of motion and second law of motion. So I will explain you how to write. Okay, we have discussed so many definitions, so many examples. In exemplar problems we have seen in the first law of motion how an object tend to remain in the state of rest or in the motion with the use of this inertia, and the mathematical explanation that we missed about this first law of motion, it will be written like this: force जो है it will be equals to zero, क्योंकि जब तक फोर्स यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट नहीं होगा वो अपना जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो स्टेट रेस्ट की स्टेट को या फिर मोशन की स्टेट को मेंटेन करेगा. So if somebody asks how to write the mathematical explanation of first law of motion, it will be written like this. Then similarly we will proceed for second law of motion. While driving the second law of motion, we have to mention all the terms. This definition I have discussed in your online classes. This definition is like this: the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to unbalanced force applied on it. ठीक है, तो जो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम होता है उस पर जो भी अनबैलेंस फोर्स होता है उसके जो है डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होता है. विल सी हाउ इट्स गोना बी. And there are a few terms that you need to explain before driving, that is del p is your change in momentum, pt is your final momentum, p1 is your initial momentum, and v is your final velocity, and u is in your initial velocity, and m for mass and t for time. And we'll see how to drive it. Okay, so we'll start like this. Change in momentum, write like this: change in momentum. Change in momentum will be written like this, that is directly proportional sign you have to place for sure, that is del p, and we will elaborate this del p is like p2 minus p1. Then we will proceed like this: mv minus mu, and we'll take this mass as common, v minus u. Now we'll write rate of change of momentum, rate of change of momentum, and directly proportional sign we have to place. Since we have used this word rate, rate will change anything everything. This rate rate का हिंदी में मीनिंग होता है दर. ठीक है, सो if we ask किस रेट पे आपने ये सामान दिया है on the shop of the shopkeeper, then they will say कि 12 रुपीज़ अ डज़न. इस तरीके से जो एक डज़न के कितने हैं 12 रुपीज़, इस तरीके से वहाँ पे उस चीज़ को रेट कहते हैं. वो इस फिजिक्स में इस तरीके से डिफाइन होता है. आफ्टर दैट व्हाट वी डू, rate of change of momentum like this, and this rate of change of momentum, as you can see in your definition, this is proportional to your unbalanced force. So now we will replace this whole definition by F, that is your unbalanced force, that is mass into V into mass T. Now we'll replace this proportionality sign, we'll place a K. K is your proportionality constant, and this will look like this. And after that, you know, this is the formula of your oscillation. So K is equals to ma. We'll place K as 1, this will turns to unity, and we'll place this value over here. So this becomes your simple formula, that is mass into oscillation. We have driven this. Okay, so this is the way we have to drive this a whole derivation of your force. And now we'll write the SI unit of force. The SI unit of force, SI unit of force is your न्यूटन. SI यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स क्या है? न्यूटन है. सिंबल क्या है? कैपिटल N है. अब हम इसकी SI यूनिट जो है उस टर्म्स में डिफाइन कर देते हैं, दैट है मास को kg लिखेंगे, आसिलेशन को मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर लिखेंगे. सो दिस इज अनदर यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स. एंड देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन केम इनटू एग्जामिनेशन for 1 mark obviously. The question is your define 1 Newton. So how we are going to define this 1 Newton? Simply what we have to do is right now we have driven this derivation, that is force mass into acceleration. How we are going to write it? Mass is your 1 kg and acceleration is 1 meter per second square. Then 1 Newton is simply defined. So we have to turn this thing into words. How we are going to do this? It's very simple. When the mass of an object is 1 kg and oscillation is 1 meter per second square, then 1 Newton is defined. Everything when turns unity, then your 1 Newton is defined. This is a question which came from this topic. And another second question from this topic is very simple. Second question is, when the second law of motion becomes special case special case of फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ मोशन। इस तरीके का क्वेश्चन भी आता है। सिंपली ये कहता है कि जो फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ मोशन है वो सेकंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन के बराबर कैसे हो जाता है, मतलब दोनों में इक्विवेलेंस कब आ जाता है। तो सिंपली व्हाट वी हैव ड्रिवन दैट इज मास v माइनस यू बाय टी, ये फॉर्मूला हमने ड्राइव किया था, राइट। अगर इफ़ v इज इक्वल्स टू यू, अगर v और u बराबर हो जाएंगे, सपोज करो 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड हो जाएंगे, ठीक है, तो 10 में से 10 सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे तो 0 हो जाएगा। m 10 में से 10 सब्ट्रैक्ट किया हमने, 0 हो जाएगा, ठीक है। तो ये आपका 0 आ चुका है फोर्स। एंड व्हाट वी हैव written over here just before this page, this is the first law. We started from second law and we end up at first law. So that's how these two things becomes equal, and this is the special case. That's what I was discussing in your online class. I hope you guys understood this thing, and we have written over here the mathematical way of your first law of motion, and that's how we have derived the second law of motion. And these are the two important questions associated with it. This must be have used discussed in your online class. Till here, try to recall these things. If you face still problem, you can write in the comment section, or in your we'll discuss in your online class. Till then, take care. Goodbye.